Hey there, everybody. Well, the Jets have wrapped up preseason game action now. Thursday night's preseason finale, the fourth and final game of the preseason against the Philadelphia Eagles. Jets won 16-10 for what it's worth. Nothing really at all. Jets finished the preseason 2-2 for what it's worth. Nothing really at all. Now let's see if they can win more than a couple games in the regular season, and a lot of that will fall on their defense, of course. So, look, I mean, Josh McCown said after the game that he has high expectations for this Jets offense. What do you expect him to say? That's exactly what you figure a starting quarterback would say, but the bottom line is this defense will have to carry this Jets team this season. Are they up to the task? What are reasonable expectations for the Jets defense this year, coming off what was a sluggish performance overall last year, largely because of their secondary, and they also didn't get a lot of pass rush outside Leonard Williams. The expectation should be that this defense, unless there's taxed extraordinarily by the offense, which is a distinct possibility in terms of time of possession and things like that, the expectation should be that this defense could be a solid group. I don't think that there's any doubt about the fact that they have talent, the Jets do, on the defensive side of the ball. Now, not a lot of depth, but especially on the defensive line, the Jets have Leonard Williams, Sheldon Richardson, a healthy Muhammad Wilkerson. That group should be very productive, unless, of course, the Jets trade Sheldon Richardson at some point. Then he's out of the mix, but they're still very strong up front. Steve McClendon had a nice debut year for the Jets last year. A big factor, we talked a lot about the secondary, but I think a big X factor for this defense will be Darren Lee. Is he ready to be more of a playmaker than he was last year? I think he talked a lot in the preseason here about how he wasn't super familiar with the playbook throughout the course of last season, which obviously hamstrings any player. And so I think Demario Davis will get a lot of focus as a replacement for David Harris at the middle linebacker spot, but keep an eye, especially early on what Darren Lee can perhaps bring to the Jets in terms of being more of a playmaker than he was last year. That's what they drafted him to do, to be an athletic cover linebacker. Again, we talked a lot about the secondary, so that's not really worth rehashing. There's a chance they could be better, but a lot of that falls on the two rookie safeties, Jamal and Maye, who, again, there's going to be rookie hiccups. So we saw it with Lee last year. Guys like Lee need to take that next step for this defense to be productive, and a guy like Wilkerson needs to take the step toward being much more productive than he was last year when he was bothered by that recovery from his broken leg. So we'll see what the season brings for the Jets. Probably not a lot of wins, but whatever wins they do get, likely going to come as a result of their defense carrying them.